the Nerd Show. Podcast Radio. She's a nerd, he's a nerd, talking about what we know. Nerd Podcast Radio. We're all nerds, we're all nerds. Buckle up, cause here we go. Nerd Podcast Radio. Welcome everybody to the Nerd Podcast Radio. Welcome everybody to the Nerd Podcast Radio.
Welcome to Nerd Podcast Radio, your nerd home away from home.
Welcome to Nerd Podcast Radio. I'm your host, Super Vic and Brian. I'm joined by David the about the
Hey, everybody.
and Kirsty Smurferica.
Hola.
I have the best nerdy thing today, and I can't wait till we get to it. I mean, we have to talk about
okay.
do our little thing first before, we jump into
do we?
that, but I'm just really excited about it.
Okay.
What do you mean?
I'm
do
excited
we?
I'm excited for you.
All right, cool. So, welcome everybody. What are we going to talk about today, Brian?
So Eric and I have this old thing about how she likes dark comedies and I don't. So I thought the shades of comedy would be a good topic where we talk about like the different genres of comedy and what we don't do and don't like, and some of our favorite shows and movies and jokes and shows and movies. So I thought that would be a good discussion. And it came about because I was thinking about Erica and I trying to argue on the other show, on the other episode, and what kind of things have we argued about it. And like that whole like, I don't like dark comedies, she does, has been like a reoccurring thing, even though it's not necessarily true. So yeah, that'll be the thing.
It's pretty true.
Well, I think I do, but we can get into that later but first...
But first, we're going to talk about play everybody's favorite game, What's Nerdy With You, where we talk about the nerdiest thing we've done in the last 2 weeks, and we vote using the patented Mike Myler widget system.
And because you're a guest person who's not here, you don't get to go because you're not here. Erica, you can go first.
That's super... Okay.
Alrighty then.
I know, right?
Strap in, folks.
Brian is on something, and we don't know what. So I planted all my plants. That's what I did. I planted my plants.
Did you-
Green again, huh?
Did you make the arch?
Oh, yeah. I made the arch. Thanks, Brian. That's my big nerdy
That's
thing.
what I thought you were going to share.
I forgot.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it has to do with my plants. See, I always forget when I do nerdy things, and that was a pretty big nerdy thing. So I decided for my garden this year, I wanted an arch trellis, and I wanted it to go between two of my garden beds. So I sat down with my husband, and we did the math, and we figured out exactly how high it had to be, how wide it had to be, what we needed to do to withstand up to 70-mile-an-hour winds, like all of that, and put all the math into it. And we built a beautiful garden arch. And I'm going to grow my pole beans and my snap peas and my cucumbers up the arch. I'm very excited about that. But also I planted all my seedlings. I did that too. And I have some beautiful little baby seedlings.
It looks like you
Nice.
got most of the work done early, too.
No, there's still more to do. So like I'll have to add in some more dirt. We're also redoing the garden boxes. So we bought all of the wood to reframe the raised garden beds. And then I bought this beautiful blue paint to paint them. So I'll have purple and blue garden boxes. It's going to look really, really lovely. But I'm going to have to put more dirt in there. I have to add calcium in there. I have to add blood meal in there. I've even got the worm casings for all the nitrogen to put all that back in the soil and everything. So, because you got to do that every year. Otherwise, like, things will just stop growing. So you got to take care of your dirt.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So that was my nerdy thing. I built an arch and I sent Brian a picture of it. And I was like, because it's 7 feet tall, or 7.5 feet tall, and it's 6 feet wide.
Yeah, there was a
it's really
Rusty
neat.
for scale, which
There was a
is-
Rusty for scale.
Which is a bad measure. It's a bad comparison because you have to know how tall Rusty is because it makes
you
the
do
arch
know
not
how
look
tall
as
Rusty-
tall as. Yeah, I know, but not everybody does. It made the arch look not tall, but then you think about it for a second and you go, oh, that thing's over 7 feet tall.
Yeah, it's really tall. It's really great. And we dug in, we put cement in the ground and we put rebarb in there. And then we had to get this cattle panel because that's what we used for the trellis part. and cattle panel is really, really hard to bend. And Chris, I had to stand on one side of it while he rolled it up as much as best he could, and then I zip tied it real quick, and then he rolled it up another foot, and then I zip tied it so that we could fit it all in the back of our van. And then we had to like slowly unroll it so it didn't snap open and like decapitate somebody. It was a lot of science and physics. It was great. Because my mom was like, you can't get that in the back of your van. You're going to need to borrow my truck. And I was like hell, I can science this bitch.
I'm really proud of you. I mean,
Yeah, nice.
It made me think of, like, in comparison, I needed to get a ladder when we first moved into the house. And at the time, I had a tiny Mazda 3 hatchback. I didn't have the proper equipment, so I had a ladder sticking out of the back of the truck. And I used a combination of bungee cords and twine and my right hand to keep that ladder from falling out of the back of the car.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
That's funny.
Or smashing through my windshield, either or.
Yeah. Pick one. That's funny. You've always had the smallest cars for being such a very tall human being.
Well, now I don't. I mean, we have a pickup truck and a regular size pickup truck and a CRV, a Honda CRV. So we don't no more tiny cars.
You still have. I mean, no, I guess they're not as small. The CRVs aren't small. That's true.
No.
Chevy Colorado, that's the truck.
I had one of the last CRV, one of the old boxy CRVs. The thing was a go-kart on wheels. It was awesome.
We didn't. I remember your CRV. It looked the picture that we found. Oh my God.
Yep.
What was the year? People could look it up.
That was the 99.
Yeah, you look up a 99 CRV. It doesn't look anything like they look now.
No, it was a blue box it was basically a Honda Civic in a blue box up about a foot in the air. It was awesome. I love that thing.
Oh, it is. That's so funny. I'm looking at it right now.
It's got the back that you get the glass that opens up and then the gate that swings open sideways.
That's funny.
Does anybody here know what CRV stands for? I looked this up the other day.
I do not.
Comfortable runabout vehicle.
Oh, makes sense.
Oh, that's funny. All right.
David.
Oh, right. Well, for me, fair time is quickly approaching, so I spent the last week or so trying to find all of my fair accoutrement and get everything ready to go for costume approval and everything for fair season that's going to be starting very quickly here. So that's my nerdy thing. Because I missed last season because of my foot. I wasn't able to participate, so I haven't taken all my stuff out of storage in a while. So
I know, that sucks.
Gotta wash all my clothes and make sure my boots are nice and still well maintained, and so that's my nerdy thing. I've been doing Renaissance Fair stuff behind the scenes. Whee!
Hey, Ren Fair is great.
Oh, I love it. I can't wait. Opening weekend is the first weekend of April in the greater LA area. We are not sponsored, but redfair.com/SoCal.
We aren't sponsored.
How long have you been doing it?
This is my 10th year working it and my 15th year just going.
We don't have to be sponsored. You're supporting your passion.
True.
I mean, it's nice now. They actually pay me to be there. So
yeah.
For a while there, I was a volunteer.
Isn't that how you're the natural progression, like how you're supposed to start?
Yeah, more or less.
Unless you're a established professional that would intersect with Ren Fair?
Well, because a lot of the people that play like the big name characters, they actually have auditions for, and there's actually, an actor, they're actors. It's an actual process. I'm just a schlub that works at the gate, so I don't have to go through that stuff. I'm just a peasant. I'm just a peasant that works at the front gate. Yes, me lord. More work?
Yes, job's done.
Exactly. Sorry. 100%. Exactly.
What is it?
What?
What is it? That's the other quote from the same game.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Fun time. Brian, what's been nerdy with you? I know you're bursting at the seams. What's nerdy with you?
Okay. I have
Tell us.
So I've been going to the gym for
a couple
of months. I'm trying to tell you.
Don't
tell you?
Wait, no.
Okay. All right, I won't tell you.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
You get 3 widgets each.
Tell us, Brian. Tell us.
Okay. So I've been going to the gym for a couple of months now, and I started diversifying my workout because my old gym experience was always go to the gym, do a crazy amount of cardio every single day. Don't really deviate from that. So I got to thinking about it, and I was like, all right, I'm going to pick some workouts and start doing some interesting things. And I was like, okay, I could do this. And I talked to Erica, and I was like, give me a challenge of something to do. And she's like, oh, you could do lumbar crunches on a incline. And they were hard, and I wasn't quite able to do them. So then I was like, gamification is a thing. How can I gamify this and have it be really, really fun? So I started making character sheets that you can fill out with a estimate of what your body and mind are like before going into the gym, and then what your interests are based on your class. And I have a list of workouts for each combination.
Fun.
Nice.
All right.
I know it sounds crazy, but I think I can put this into something. I've been playing with it, and I think I'm gonna make it into these little handouts that you can create for people.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I might not ever share it, but I'm having a lot of fun coming up with it. But I have our Barbarian program where you do farmer carries and weighted runs, and you wear weighted vests and stuff like that. And I did the fighter program is basically a basic workout that focuses on different parts of the body and carrying heavy weight around the torso and legs. And then I haven't come up with anything for like paladins, but it'll probably won't involve any cardio.
No cardio for you.
But since it's for me, I also have eskrima drills and Boken drills and stuff mixed into it because I like practicing with my Kali stick.
Nice. Yeah. I don't know. When Erica said the line, she said King of the Hill scene ran through my head. It made me laugh.
That's not my purse.
No.
That's my purse. That's not your purse.
No. The episode where Bill puts the gym in his garage and all the meatheads come over, and the guy's like, come on, Bill, let's do some cardio. Cardio. These guys that are fucking huge.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh god, yeah, it's actually got Macho Man Savage as one of the voices.
I don't know you.
Yeah, that's another famous
purse.
episode. Yes,
That's the only one I can think of when you said that.
yeah. I actually have.
I want to see it now.
I actually have that on
Love
a
it.
T-shirt. It's the Bobby Hill School of Self-Defense. I don't know you. That's my purse.
When I was leading yoga way back in the day in my 20s, there were a couple of people who were like big time bodybuilders, and they got involved in yoga when they were doing physical therapy for injuries, and then just kept doing it because they liked it.
Yeah.
And you would hear these meatheads picking on these guys for doing yoga, and they'd be like, fuck you, you do it. It's really hard.
Yep.
It's like, yeah. I mean, there is something to be said about heavyweight strength building exercise, but like sustained calisthenics are like, if you're not in the right kind of shape, they're really difficult.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and yoga's just moving calisthenics. And the yoga class I was in back then, we had the yoga therapist. I always described her as sadistic because she would have us hold poses for like 20 breaths.
That's a lot.
She wasn't a quick flow yoga teacher. She was, okay, now that you're in right angle, let's hold this for another 20. Okay, 5 more.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds like Pilates. Everybody thinks Pilates is like easy peasy, and it is absolutely not. Pilates is not easy peasy whatsoever.
I was looking into I did sign up for a thing on March 24th. I joined a runner's clinic that's at my work that I'm excited about.
Okay, tell us about it.
Oh, it's just a runner's clinic. You ever like drive around?
I don't
and you
know
see...
what that is. Why would
Oh,
I know what that is?
I don't know
I'm
what
gonna-
that is either. So
I'm gonna explain it. Have you ever been driving around and you see like in the late afternoon or early in the morning, you see a bunch of adults like running together on the street?
no.
No?
No.
I see that all the time.
Well, you live in a place that I don't.
Oh, well, I used to see it in California too.
Not where I live, you don't.
Maybe it's the filter. Like, maybe it's the things I notice because I like to run.
To be fair, I'm usually driving through town at 5:45 in the morning, so
Yeah. Well, I do that too.
I don't see the only other people I see on the road are the other saps going to work. So
So a runner's clinic it's like a class that combines cross training and running. So like it's like a 2-hour class and you do like laps or touch and goes like in football or it's probably very similar to football training except with no football training. Honestly,
But why?
to get better at running,
same question?
I really like to run.
Okay, that explains it.
Yeah, and it's a good way to get in shape and
Yeah, but none of that sounds like running. That just sounds like pretending to run.
well, there's actual running too. I just figured that was a given.
Oh.
But there's
Okay.
training to get better at running, like different kinds of exercises stuff.
I will
All right,
never
I
understand somebody that
know
runs
this
for
is-
fun.
I run when I'm angry, and that it's actually really, really good for running. Like when you're angry, you just like run it all out.
Only
But-
time I'll ever run is if I'm in mortal danger. I do not
That's
run.
fair. In all seriousness, Brian, how can you get better at running? Like it's a thing you just do. As long as your feet are hitting the
to get
ground
better at running-
appropriately so that you're not hurting yourself.
Well, to get better at any physical activity, it's posture first. So you just
Yeah.
keep on working and perfecting your posture even when you're tired. And that gets you better at stuff. Like, because all of us lose posture when we're tired. Through repetitive discipline is how you don't lose posture when you're tired. That's one way to get better. Another way is to exercise and stretch the muscles in between and then run using different training plans. Like if you're working on long distance running, you're training things that increase your lung capacity and your broad, long muscles. That helps with stamina. And if you're training on like trying to get faster, you're doing intervals. Like if you want to actually like compete, like get better and faster, that's not something that's just built in. You can get faster, but you need to do intervals to do that. And then in the gym, you would be doing circuits. You'd be doing like quick, fast circuits with very little rest in between. Long reps, like really large number reps with like no rest, lightweight.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to say, Brian. So proud of you. Also, that sounds horrible.
I like it.
All of it. All of it
I
sounds horrible.
I second the motion.
I'm probably going to go to the gym after we're done recording. I've been doing farmer's carries
Dude, good for you, man. That's awesome.
because my shoulder blades have been out of alignment and they're getting better. And I'm like reducing my pain levels by working out and doing farmer's carries.
Awesome.
I'll just till some dirt. I'm good.
That's good exercise too.
Oh, I know. I do it every year. I flip all the dirt.
You've been to the gym with me before. I'm the guy who goes for 45 minutes to an hour on the elliptical. I like that. Because it's the same thing. It's like I go for I prefer cardio over everything else. But I'm trying to make the workout stuff fun, so I do it more because I need that for like my metabolism to get strength training.
That's fair.
Also, I'm working on losing weight right now, and you know what happens when I lose weight?
Oh, you get super obsessive.
Well, I get really skinny, and I want to avoid looking too sickly.
That's fair. So you're lifting a bunch of weight?
Not a bunch. I'm trying to be reasonable about it. Honestly, there are days that I don't, but I'm trying to do it more. Also, Heather indicated that she thought she would like it if I was a little stronger in my upper body, and I can respect that.
I love watching Chris do push-ups. I'm not going to lie. It's the go-to. Like if he's like, oh, I'd really like my wife to be in the mood. He's just going to drop down and do some push-ups. We're good. We're absolutely ready.
I used to be able to hold a low plank for a half hour, and I would love to be able to even do it for 5 minutes now.
I hate plank, low or high, don't care. I hate planks. But I'll do hundreds, no problem. I'll do hundreds like it's nothing. I don't know why.
To steal a joke from a great one, I don't do ups. I'll do downs. Sit down, lay down, put on a little music, I'll boogie down. Give me a cheeseburger, I'll wolf it down.
Is that
But I don't do ups. Ups
is
defy
that,
gravity. Gravity's a law. I
is
obey
that
the
late?
law.
Is that the late great or no? That's that dude. What's
That's
his
John
name?
Pinette.
Yeah,
That's the late great John Pinette.
yeah. The you've been here for hour.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah. I don't do ups. But not when I can avoid
miss
them.
him.
We all do.
My favorite routine. Anyway, let's vote.
Yes. Yes. We have 4 widgets each.
I'm gonna give. Oh. All
I
right, you
love the
both get
fact
2
that-
because Brian, I am proud of you that you're going to the gym, being healthy, even if I don't understand the amount of obsessiveness that you're going to do it with. And I'm really happy for you, David, that you get to go back to Ren Fair.
Yay. Thank you. Me too.
If it helps, I haven't gone to the gym for more than 45 minutes a day. I'm not doing
How many
the 2.5
days have you
hours.
gone?
I skipped a day this week, but every day this week, and except for one. And today, I haven't gone yet today. And I went 4 times last. Oh, and yeah, no, 6 times I went. I did go on the week.
Do you know what I did today? I got a cookies and cream milkshake.
Nice.
That's what I did today.
I mean, yeah. You know what I did today? Worked.
I did that.
Well, I
too.
did that too. We all did that, David.
I don't know. Someone seems like they're in the gym an awful lot.
David, who are you giving points?
Oh, right. I'm also going to give 2 points to each of you. Brian, because, yeah, that's awesome, dude. Keep going. And Erica, you know why?
I built a thing.
Yes.
Oh no,
and
you're
it's
scared
awesome.
of me. That's
No,
right.
it's because you built a thing. Building things is cool, especially in this day and age.
I know. I'm so proud of my husband and I. We really were a team. We didn't fight once. I was thinking about
Nice.
this. Like, we built an entire thing. We didn't snap at each other or fight at each other once. And I was like, we are the best.
If I gave David and Erica both 2, does that make us tied 3 ways?
Yes.
It does.
3-way. Woo!
I love David.
I appreciate. It's got to be a pretty nerdy thing to boggle your guys' minds.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't so much. No, I didn't get. I don't like. I love you, and I have known you for so many years. But you get so obsessive with health. Like, you go through periods where you're like, there is no wiggle room.
I am trying
And then
to balance
other
it and be
times-
less legalistic. I'm trying to balance it and be less legalistic because it's true. I have yo-yoed so many times because it's either fully committed or not at all. And yeah, so I am trying for balance this time.
But his fully committed is like,
No, I get it, and it's awesome, and I'm happy for you, and I hope you get to where you want to go. It is.
Well, you're part of the
unfortunately
inspiration for it.
It's difficult for me to get too excited for you because to me you're not heavy. You don't. I mean, fuck. I wish I weighed as much as you did. Shit.
Yeah. Well, can you guess how much I weigh?
$1.80.
I was 282.
Okay.
I was 282 a couple weeks ago.
Okay. Yeah, I have no idea. So.
Yeah,
who knows?
I'm down to 276.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah. And Erica knows I never look like how heavy I am.
no, I don't look how heavy I am either. I never do. So I think it's just the way, like, because we're both stocky, Bri. I think we just like, it's the Sicilian. We just carry the stockiness.
broad
with
shoulders,
us.
broad shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
easy to hide it.
Yeah. No, my problem is I'm all torso. I have very short legs. I'm 6'2", but I've got a 27-inch inseam.
I looked at an old video,
David?
David, and you have transformed.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been working hard.
You
it's a
and,
marathon,
you
not a
and
sprint.
Erica have the same inseam?
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
very short legs.
27.5 is my inseam. Mhm.
I wear 27s, and they're usually just a tad on the long side when I can find them. But yeah, I do not have very long legs. I am all torso.
I'm at a 32, 34 sometimes.
Oh, my
depending on
dad's
the
got
case.
long legs. My dad wears fucking 36s, man. They're huge. His legs are
Wow.
long. I'm stocky. I'm a dire dwarf. I'm built very low to the ground.
Chris wears 30. He's 30.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
he's got long legs.
He does. I have EB wigs. Anyway, Brian, we're going to talk about how you're wrong, right?
Okay, so what's the movie that we always talked about that the whole thing that brought up the dark comedies that you loved it and I didn't like it?
Death to
Donnie
Smoochie.
Darko?
Death to Smoochie.
Ah.
Is Darnie Darko even a comedy?
I mean,
Yeah?
depending on your point of view, technically any movie can be a comedy.
See, I just thought it was a dry complicated time travel movie
It is.
with bizarre imagery.
It is.
But it's funny?
Sometimes.
Oh, I didn't find it funny.
To some people. There's comedy in it, let's put it that way.
In fairness, I find lots of things inappropriately funny.
Me too. I'm just wired that way.
Yeah,
I try and
me
rein
too.
it in around people because sometimes people think I'm very weird for the things I laugh at. So
So there are dark comedies I like. I don't think the reason why I don't like Death to Smoochie is because it's a dark comedy. I think it's because it's a Danny DeVito directed. I think I'm not
I
a
knew
big
it. I
fan
knew
of
you
Danny
had a thing about
DeVito's.
I know you've got a
What's
thing
wrong
against short
with
people.
Danny DeVito?
I'm
Short.
not,
He's a
I like
national
him as an
treasure.
actor. I'm not a big fan of the movies he directs.
Brian's just
Except for
anti-short people.
actually, unless he
That's
directed
what it
that
is. He's just
wonderful
anti-short
Matilda
people.
movie, though, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think
Matilda
so, yeah.
was good, yeah.
Mhm.
But I didn't like
I mean, he's
The
a
War of the
wonderful,
Roses.
wonderful human being.
I didn't like The War of the Roses. I didn't like Death to Smooch.
They're so wrong.
Now you could probably
You're entitled to
say
your opinion.
there-
I mean, it's
there are-
wrong, but you're entitled to
I
it.
would have to say there are more scenes in Death to Smoochie that made me laugh than did in War of the Roses. War of the Roses just came across as a mean movie. Miserable married couple kills each other at the end. I think that might
Yeah,
have
that
been Danny DeVito's first movie.
Well, there's a lot to it. I mean, yeah. From never having gone through it myself, from my understanding and from things I've read and from people that I know intimately that have gone through it, divorce is a hell. If you've never contemplated murder, you've never been divorced.
But let me list off other movies that I consider dark comedies that I really, 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 really like. Shaun of the Dead.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not dark. That's just comedy.
Yeah. It's considered black comedy, but it's still comedy.
That's not even remotely
It's a-
black comedy.
It's a very
genre
realistic
that way.
It's a very realistic zombie movie.
Yeah, it's genre
goes
It's
for
a
that way.
laughs.
ridiculous tongue in cheek.
It's
I
called
thought
it's a horror comedy movie. It's a horror comedy.
But a
Everybody
horror
in that movie
comedy
plays it
movie-
straight.
Oh no, they don't.
Oh.
No, not really.
I think the
And
Nick Frost and
just-
Simon Pegg characters just act genuine to themselves. I don't think they're doing bits.
That is not black comedy.
The show
Just
works
because
consistent to its reality.
No, just because they're zombies does not make that black comedy.
Fair.
Snatch.
Yeah, that's black comedy.
I
Yeah.
love that movie.
Great
That's
movie.
a good one.
But I've also liked every single movie that Guy Ritchie made in that era.
Yeah.
And they're all very dark. So I
Yes,
will give you that.
He's an auteur and he's got a style. You enjoy his style. Makes sense.
American Psycho.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a comedy.
I do. That movie's fucking hilarious.
That movie's
You kidding?
really, really funny. He tries to feed a cat to an ATM.
Oh, it's
I know,
so
that's
good.
when I stopped watching it.
Oh, it's so good.
He doesn't kill the cat.
Yeah, but like I couldn't think of a cat getting hurt. So like I had to stop watching it after that point. I will say I haven't seen past that point.
You got a dog, man? No, Alan. Hey, Paul.
Okay. All right.
I love that he doesn't say, why are there newspapers everywhere? He says, why is the style section everywhere?
Sounds like you got a dog. No.
In Bruges.
I don't
actually
know
haven't
that one.
seen that one.
In Bruges is very dry, but I liked it. I thought it was good. It's funny, but it's also a very gritty, dank, depressing gangster movie.
Okay.
Okay.
Adaptation and Being
Okay.
John Malkovich, both of those, I kind of pair those together.
Being John
Yeah.
Malkovich is a great movie.
Yeah, but is it dark?
Being John Malkovich? Yeah, I think so. I mean, they ugly up all the actors in that for sure. And the actual premise of the movie about like hating your life so much you want to take over someone else's. I think it's an allegory
I don't
for like
think that's
stalkers
very
and shit.
dark. I guess. I don't know.
I
When
love this.
think-
I love going through
when-
my list and just everybody disagreeing except for David.
Everybody just means me.
Yep.
I don't know. When I think of dark, I think of like Fleabag is really fucking dark and really hilarious.
Well, whenever you're... Yeah, I agree. I loved Fleabag. Fleabag was really good. See,
And it
it's
was
not that
very
I...
dark.
It's not, yeah, it's not that I don't like dark comedies. I just don't like Danny DeVito directed movies. And now
Okay.
I love movies he was in, like Renaissance Man, Twins. Those are great. Renaissance Man. What are some of the other movies? Yeah, he's done a lot of good ones. what else? Behind the Mask: The Rise of Leslie Vernon.
I don't know that one.
You need to see that fucking movie. You'll love that movie.
Okay.
The premise is a documentary crew working with the slasher he's a slasher, like a slasher in a slasher movie, and he's like talking to them about his work and going to murder these teenagers, but they're treating it as if it's like a normal job and like a normal documentary.
That sounds
I
good.
love it.
It's
That
really,
sounds
really good.
really
A
good.
mockumentary from it. I love it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
All
my
right.
favorite, like he demonstrates how whenever you're running away from the slasher, when you turn around, he's just walking. It basically shows that they're really, really good at sprinting quietly and then switching to a walk really fast when they turn around.
That's funny. All right.
I really hope you can see that soon. It's very, very good. Death at a Funeral is one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
The British one's better than the American one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in the British one, Alan Tudyk plays the James Marsden role.
Oh, does he? Okay.
The naked guy, the naked drugged out guy.
Yes.
Yeah. In the British one, it's Alan Tudyk.
Okay.
Nice.
I think that there might be more that I think of. What, Erica? Okay, I've shared plenty. What are some dark comedies that you really like?
I don't know. You just told me this was the topic, and you're asking me to come up with names of stuff. This would be like I should go get my husband and ask him, because he'll remember the names of things. You know how bad I am with names.
Well, don't think of the names. Think of experiences and like movies that you've seen that made you go, wow, that's dark, and then try to explain it. You know that you just say 3 words and one of us shouts out the name of the movie.
Well, here's the problem with that is unless somebody else points out that it's really dark, I don't even think of it as dark. I just think of it as funny.
There is
I'm not trying to be
one thing.
difficult. I literally
No,
don't
you're
know.
fine. Honestly, I mean, a great example of dark comedy, Pulp Fiction. It's about as dark as you can fucking get. It's funny as hell.
Pretty fucking dark.
Now,
Yeah.
I am talking about like movies intended to be dark comedies, not movies that are dark that you find funny.
Okay, Fight Club, one of your favorite movies.
Is it a comedy? Yeah, I guess it is
Yeah,
a comedy.
It's
funny.
certainly dark.
Yeah. The book is even darker than the movie.
Oh yeah, I know that anecdote.
They
They cut
make
a
a-
lot out of that movie.
They make a big point in the movie of saying nobody dies. They killed a lot of people in that book. What I'm basically, for example, there are movies I have seen so many times that I laugh at scenes. For like The Shining. You can't call The Shining a dark comedy, but there are parts of it I've seen so many times that I laugh because Shelley Duvall is pretty funny. And that freaking bear blowjob scene makes me crack up every time because I've seen it so many times. I'm not like disturbed by it anymore. I just laugh.
That's funny. Okay.
What about
Also, the first few times I saw The Shining, I saw it on TV, so there was no bear blowjob scene. So when I finally saw it on a DVD, I was really surprised to see that.
Nice.
You're like, what is this shit?
I didn't know
Yeah.
it was in the movie.
Yeah. All right. I mean, okay. And when I think of dark comedies that I really enjoy, Full Metal Jacket.
I need to see that.
It's a great movie. It's fucking hilarious. At least if you have any form of military involvement at all, or if you've grown up around military people, the movie hits a little bit differently than it does if you don't. Because from my understanding and from what people have told me, that's pretty fucking real as far as how they're treated in that boot camp.
I've heard
And
I've
I
heard
just, the
from,
anecdotes from that movie alone are amazing. Like Arlie Ermey, who ended up playing the main drill instructor, wasn't even the guy they hired to do it. He was the technical advisor, and they liked him more, and he just did it instead. The guy they hired ended up doing something else in the film.
It makes me think of Milton, Erica's dad. Erica, like when your dad would talk about how when he was starting out, it was really harsh. But then when he got older, it's nothing like it was when he was young.
Yeah, they were like, oh, we're gonna, what was it? What was the one he likes to tell us about? Oh, we're gonna mace you, but we'll let you wash it off in a little bit. Where like He was talking about how they would mace you and then like not let you wash it off at all for like hours or something like that. I can't remember all of it, but it was like, I think that's torture, Dad. I'm pretty sure.
He talked about how they used to hit you.
Oh, they still do. No, it's
and he said it's not as much as it used to be.
Yeah, I wouldn't
much
know.
more
I never
controlled.
went in, but at least for the era, it's apparently fairly accurate to how they were actually treated for the most part. So it's crazy, and it's honestly funny as hell when you think about the things that he's actually saying. Just wow, and the movie is just great.
I had seen clips of it for years, and I didn't know that main cadet was Vincent D'Onofrio.
Oh.
For like the longest time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it is such a great film, classic movie. And yeah, I consider it a comedy. Some people probably wouldn't, but I do.
I thought of another like disturbing scene in a movie that makes me laugh now. Buffalo Bill in the Mirror.
Well, yeah, that makes everybody laugh.
At the time, I remember it was disturbing because
unfortunately, it's been memed so much now that it's not as shocking anymore.
What freaked me out about that scene is that he has a scalp on his head. Mm-hmm. That's what freaked me out about it. But yeah, I can't watch it without chuckling now. Because I think of Chris Griffin whenever I
exactly.
see Buffalo Bill.
Exactly. I actually have a buddy of mine I play D&D with who does a Buffalo Bill impression, and it's spot on. It's pretty good.
I didn't know it was the cop from Monk for like a long time. I didn't realize they were the same person. I was like, that's crazy.
That is pretty crazy. I didn't know that until just now.
Who was looking something up?
What are you looking up?
An actor in one of the... Gary Oldman was in Hannibal, and he played that chewed-up guy in the wheelchair. The burnt guy in the wheelchair in Hannibal.
He did?
Yeah. I found that out later. He's unrecognizable in that movie. What's his name? The guy from Goodfellas. Oh, yeah, that's a dark comedy. It's also a good gangster film. I'd say it's a drama, too. But there's funny scenes in Goodfellas. And Casino.
Casino is a fucking dark comedy. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Casino's hilarious.
Oh, I know. And it held the record for the most utterances of the word fucking cinema for a long time.
And I gotta get my husband, because I know there's a bunch of movies that I love, but I just don't know what they are. Let me get my husband.
Okay. I think there's comedies that are dark that aren't dark comedies. Okay. Like the South Park movie.
Yeah, but I mean, that was...
It's absurdism, right?
Yeah. That was designed to be that way. I mean, the title of it is a dick joke. They could get past the censors.
It's so funny because it was originally going to be some worse. It was a tamer title, but it was much more overt.
Yeah. So it's okay. So we're going to do this. Yeah.
Well, that's how it's always worked with standards and practices. Use innuendo. Don't use the actual words.
Yeah. Absolutely.
In Fight Club, they had that joke that I haven't been fucked like that since grade school. Mm-hmm. It was originally going to be, I want to have your abortion.
Yeah, I remember that.
Change it. Yeah. But I think the other joke, the joke that stuck was worse.
I agree. It is very much the worst thing to say. 1000% the worst joke. Oh, excuse me.
I didn't even think of Full Metal Jacket. That's a really good point.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, some of the most famous dark comedies I've never seen. Like, I've never seen Dr. Strangelove.
Really?
Yeah.
That is a fantastic movie.
I've seen Being There, the other big Peter Sellers movie. That I guess you could call that a dark comedy, but the darkness of it doesn't really kick in till the end of the movie. Have you seen Being There?
No, I haven't.
Oh, I recommend it. It's a very film schooly movie. You'd probably like it.
Okay. I'm sure I would.
Okay, Chris is thinking he's going to get back to me, but he knows that there are definitely lots of dark comedies that I like.
It in front of
you. Probably will. I told him to text it to me. I was like, I know there's a ton of dark comedies that I love, but I can't like.
Another one I really enjoy, American Beauty.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I really liked that too. It was a good one. The car I always wanted, and now I have it.
I have to say the darkness of that movie I didn't like, but I liked the light part. The ending of that movie messes me up every time.
Oh, that's great though. But yeah.
Does it? American Beauty for real?
when he gets killed at the end.
It's a perfect
Spoiler alert.
bookmark on it. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
no,
Of
it's an
course he gets
amazing
killed
movie.
at
It's
the
great. Yeah.
It just sucks that he dies.
How else would it
in
end?
that ironic way.
end. Okay.
Well, apparently the book it's based on it ends even worse. So
Oh, is it?
I
I
believe
wouldn't
so.
mind knowing that.
All
I
right,
heard
fair
that
enough.
somewhere. I could be wrong, but I've heard that somewhere.
There's also the whole like disturbing implication, the whole like lusting after the high school girl thing, and it just bothered me. The disturbing elements. But yeah, dark comedy. It is a very good movie.
Horrible. I mean, it's a great movie.
And it's good because of all that. I'm just saying.
Another
there are
one that
parts
was-
of that movie I have trouble watching. That's how dark it is for me.
Another one that was made to be a comedy somewhat, but Pleasantville was another good one with some dark
Oh
humor in
yeah,
it.
yeah, I agree.
Pleasantville is not dark.
I am learning something that
Okay.
Pleasantville's very dark. The
Disagree.
the themes in that movie are crazy.
Disagree. Sorry.
Yeah,
No, Disagree.
There's no wrong answer
I
here.
have never seen a movie convey repression like that movie does,
Right?
and like
But that's not
William H.
dark.
But like
Macy
abusive
is
repression.
So good. His performance in that is just amazing. Oh,
Agree to disagree.
okay.
Don't think it's dark.
I mean, it's a depiction of real things that happen a lot, but that's a hot take.
But that
is a
it's
hot
not
take.
dark?
That is not dark. I think Pleasantville is really dark. So listeners, Discord, hit us up.
Yeah.
Or comment on the video on one of our platforms
Yeah.
if you're not a patron. But
Give us what movies you think, dark comedies you think you've enjoyed. That
I mean,
we sh-
we're gonna. I know exactly who is going to comment on Discord. Okay. I can see it, Erica. I can see it. It's not like I disagree with you because I can see why you wouldn't think it was.
Okay. That's
But
good.
yeah.
Thank you.
It's funny. It's like you were talking about how dark Fleabag was, but I can see some of the same themes from Fleabag in Pleasantville.
Like what?
Self-abuse and repression and traditional values being questioned and
That's not
blaming
what makes
yourself for
Fleabag
things?
what
what did you consider made it dark? The
did
relationship with
I
the
think?
priest?
No. Oh God, no. That's absolutely normal. No. What made it dark for me was the way that she internalized everything. So it was that she couldn't connect to people. That was like the whole thing. Like every person around her was like a piece on a chessboard. And that's what made it dark, is that she wanted to connect to people, but she also didn't. And so she was in a constant battle with herself, and she was essentially treating people like they were objects instead of treating them like they had any humanity. That's what made it dark.
She also had main character syndrome. That's what I got from it because she would like break the fourth wall constantly, and when the one guy started calling her out on it, it was her realizing what she was doing.
Mm-hmm. It was very good.
No, I
loved
agree.
it.
What was that other thing she made that I watched? It's Phoebe Waller-Bridge, by the way.
Yeah, she's amazing. I like her a lot.
Killing Eve.
Oh, she made Killing Eve?
Yeah.
That is one of my favorite shows. I have watched every season of Killing Eve at least 4 times. At least 4 times.
Dark comedy?
Killing Eve, 100% dark comedy.
Okay.
Yeah.
The original Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I have not seen that since I was like 10.
Yeah, that's pretty dark.
I don't
The
know if I
remake
can-
is not. It
No,
has
the
comedic
remake's
moments,
not
but I
as
wouldn't
good.
call it a dark comedy. I would say it's a dystopian movie, but
Yeah,
the
no, the original Arnold
original
was-
one and the idea of they went so far from the book, but they did it a good way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so good.
They'll never actually be able to make the real ending of Running Man.
No.
You want to know why, Erica?
Okay.
In the book, they crash a plane into a building.
They
Oh, yeah, no, I
They
knew
totally
that.
9/11 that place.
Yeah.
And they've never been able to adapt it. I mean, since they didn't do it in the Arnold movie, they'll never be able to.
There was a Tom Clancy novel written in like 98, Executive Decision, where the climactic ending of the book, terrorists fly a plane into the Capitol building during the State of the Union address.
There's a Chuck Palahniuk book that they were going to make into a movie, and they couldn't, but they didn't because what was it called? Survivor. I really, really enjoyed that book, but because of 9/11, they couldn't make it into a movie because the entire point of view of the movie is a dude hijacking a plane, and the entire like story is him telling it into the black box in the airplane that he's crashing.
Interesting.
And the book came out in 99. They were all ready to make it into a movie. And that got completely scrapped.
Wow, that sucks.
I want to read that again. That was a good book. Yeah, I guess it's like when you think about like things like perspective. Because I didn't like Death to Smoochy, I really thought I didn't like dark comedies. Probably because I wasn't thinking of all these movies I loved as dark comedies, but they clearly are. You can tell by the books. I mean, hell, I like Chuck Palahniuk.
I mean, there's lots of different brands of it too. Dark comedy is a large chunk that has a lot of different subcategories and subgenres in it. You just didn't like one particular thing.
I don't know. Based on our conversation, I think I have a very different idea of what constitutes dark comedy. I think you guys just think that if a movie has some dark themes and is funny, that makes it dark comedy. I don't think we're completely
split on it. I think that we probably just disagree on a few films that if they're dark or not. Because, I mean, it's subjective, right? Genre always is.
Fair.
I mean,
but I guess when I think of dark, I think of like really dark.
Okay. Like, honestly, I consider Starship Troopers to be a dark comedy. That movie's dark as fuck.
Yeah, do you tend to disagree, Erica, when it's satirical like Starship Troopers? Because it feels less dark and real when it's a satire.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It takes the edge off.
Yeah.
But like Fargo, right?
Oh, Fargo is a great example.
It's excellent.
It's also a great noir film. I mean, that movie
there's tone and themes and in the kind of comedy, like some of the jokes hit different the second time you watch it.
From my understanding, some film schools use that as an example when they're talking about modern noir films.
I pulled up a quick list of 90s dark comedies, and it threw Pulp Fiction on it. I would actually disagree.
Why?
I think it's a pulp anthological nonlinear drama with some funny elements, but it's a suspense drama with funny elements. I don't know if I think of it as a comedy. I mean, there's very few jokes in the movie.
But it's a film that's glorifying negative parts of life. It's
dark.
Black
I just wouldn't think of it as... I think it's black for sure, but I don't qualify it as a comedy.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I laugh when the guy accidentally gets shot. I think that's a dark comedic moment, but I don't think of the entire movie as a comedy.
Okay.
I guess I'm with David on this one.
Yeah.
That is definitely Tarantino's his whole thing is that he can take something and make it gory and awful and in your face, horrific. Like, this is a thing that happens. There are people that will just kill somebody, and their biggest concern is that there's blood on the inside of the car. Like, that is legitimately what he is saying about humanity, is that we are dark and awful people. And the way that he presents it to us with the comedic timing and the comedic effect is what allows him to be able to make movies like that. Because if he didn't do that, it would be too...
The humor diffuses the tension that gets built.
Oh,
yeah,
I
the
can
mirror
see that.
would
Yeah,
be too
I
sharp.
would give that one to you. Because, as soon as you started saying it, I was thinking about the other movies like Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah,
and it's
Reservoir Dogs.
Except for the scenes with violence, it's a very funny movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
And including the guy dancing around getting ready to cut the cop's ear off.
Right?
Yeah.
But only the second time. If it's funny the first time, there's something wrong with it.
Fair.
There's
Eric
something
is
wrong
realizing,
with me.
yeah.
There's definitely something wrong.
No, the first time I ever saw it, I was like, what the fuck? The second time I laughed my ass off. But
I laugh when I hear that song.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Oh, yeah.
The first thing that comes
And
to
I do
mind
the
as
little
soon as
dance.
hear
I do
that
the
song,
dance
yeah.
every time I hear it, too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Train Spotting.
I've never actually seen that one.
Oh, really?
So dark and so funny. So that is a perfect example. That movie
Black
is
comedy.
awful.
Isn't it about heroin addicts?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's very,
And it
very
is-
funny.
It's so funny and it's so awful. Yeah.
There's a scene where he drops the heroin into the most disgusting toilet in Scotland, and he has to dive in to get it.
Oh, God. Funny. All right. I'll have to check that out. I haven't seen that. I've heard about it several times. I just haven't actually seen it.
There's a
It
sequel.
has
that's
one of
pretty
the
good, too.
best opening scenes you will have ever seen in a movie.
Yeah.
Like the first like 5 minutes, and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck am I watching right now?"
And
It's so good.
it's Danny Boyle, but unlike any other Danny Boyle movie.
Hmm.
Because I know you probably wouldn't have seen 28 Days Later or any of that.
I have not.
Yeah. Train Spotting was great. I think that was the
He made Slumdog Millionaire. I
first
didn't know
time I
that.
saw Ewan McGregor. Was that one of his first movies?
I
Right?
think it was one of his first movies, yeah.
Yeah. So good. So good.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think of Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels also when I think of dark comedies because
Oh yeah.
most Guy
100%.
Ritchie films are all the same and they're all
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
that category.
Coen's brothers movies.
Seriously, Lock, Stock is fucking hilarious.
Oh yes. Yes it
Out
is.
of the London crime series, which one is the best?
In my opinion,
Snatch.
Snatch is really good.
You got Lock,
Um,
Stock, you got Snatch, you got Rock and Rolla, and you got The Gentleman.
They're all really good. But
Oh,
if I
I
had to
really
pick
like
one,
The Gentleman too.
if I had to pick one, it would be Lock, Stock.
Snatch.
Snatch is a very close second. But yeah, if I had to pick one, it's Lock, Stock.
I want to say Lock, Stock, so I don't.
Agree with
No,
Erica.
I have to say Snatch. No,
Mm.
because Brad Pitt. Because Brad Pitt's in the movie,
Hmm.
and I don't want to be. I don't want to be
A
too on the
fanboy?
nose. He's great in that movie.
Oh yeah, no, he is. It's an amazing movie. Like I said, it's a very close second. But I like Jason Statham just a little bit more.
There was a Guy Ritchie movie that just came out called The Wrath of Man that was based on a French film called Cash Truck. That
Ooh.
it was a Jason Statham movie. Really,
I haven't
really
seen
good.
this yet. I'll have to see it. I haven't seen this yet.
It had a very different feel from a lot of other Guy Ritchie. Probably because it was a remake, but it was very good. It was gritty, suspenseful, cash truck heist movie from a perspective that I didn't see coming a mile. I was like, wow, it really surprised me, the perspective. And it's non-linear.
I do enjoy non-linear movies.
I do when it's not, you can't tell it all and you get confused. It really bothers.
I guess. I don't know. Sometimes no, what was that movie we went and saw? Well, maybe that wasn't you, Brian. Maybe that was Matt. There was a Hugh Jackman movie, something about a tree. I don't think that was you. I think that was Matt.
You Jackman movie with a tree.
The Fountain.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I haven't seen it, but I
Yeah.
know exactly what movie you're talking about.
We left like 20 minutes in.
I've heard that
Because-
it's impossible to follow. You can't really
Couldn't-
know what the hell's going on.
No idea what was going on at all.
I see.
Not at all. So I did not enjoy that. But I do sometimes I really do like it when I don't know that it's not linear, as long as in the end all the pieces come together. And then I'm like, oh, like I really enjoyed it.
Well, I mean, there's like, what's that Arrival, where the whole twist is that it's nonlinear.
And I love that. That was a great
Yeah, but that is different because it
Or
becomes
in-
obvious.
No, what is it? Interstellar.
Interstellar
same
isn't
thing.
really nonlinear. It's just a time travel.
No, it's really non-linear.
It's linear. It has a beginning, middle, and end, and then he goes back in time at the end of the movie, and then travels to the future at the end because of time dilation.
No,
The
I
story
don't
is
think
told
it's
in
linear.
order. Hey, just because the character moves through nonlinear time, you're following him in his perspective.
Okay, that's fair. I was thinking that he's moving in non-linear time, so I guess that's fair.
I think the most famous one for that would be Memento, the movie that's actually shot backwards.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I like it. I know
me
so
too.
many people who don't.
The first
We
time I
saw
didn't
that
enjoy it, but
together.
watching it the second time, it clicked more. I was like, oh, okay, I understood it a little better.
Yeah, we both really liked Memento, Bri. That was it was really
Yeah,
good.
Memento's really good. Is it a comedy? Well, I'm realizing
I
that
think it's pretty funny.
it's easy to figure out what's a dark It's easy to figure out what's dark, but it's hard to figure out what's a comedy.
Well, comedy is very subjective. I mean,
Yeah, like Evil Dead 2 wasn't intended to be funny.
no.
It was
And there are plenty of-
hilarious.
There are some comedy movies that I can't stand that I don't think are funny.
But
Me too.
they were self-aware. I mean, they leaned into it with Army of Darkness. I mean, they knew
Absolutely. That was
they
the
did
entire
it.
point of Army of Darkness.
And I don't think anybody making that movie didn't realize that him fighting his hand was funny.
Oh, God. That was
They
great.
probably all knew it.
Well, the whole story of that movie is what makes it so good. It was done on such a shoestring, and it's just such a Cinderella story. It's great.
I think Evil Dead 2 might have been more intentional than Evil Dead. I think
Yeah, you
Evil Dead
basically
2 was
remake the
leaning
same
into the funny
remake
parts.
the same movie.
You remake the same movie, but lean into the parts that the frat boys were laughing at when they saw it.
Yes.
Agreed.
I can think of a dark movie that's not a comedy that we've both seen, Erica. Pi. Pi
know
was
that one.
not a comedy.
No, it wasn't.
No, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
As much as you can enjoy a movie like that.
I mean, Pitch Black wasn't a comedy, but I laughed my ass off during that.
Oh, yeah. I am not as big of a fan of movies that, like some of the new modern comedies that don't have scripts, that are like they have an outline and it's all improv. Like I can.
That's a thing they're doing?
Bridesmaid was like that. It was a
I
very
never
loose
saw it.
outline, and I didn't like Bridesmaids. Yeah, a lot of movies are made like that nowadays. They let the actors do whatever they want and stay within an outline. It's hard to. The Ghostbusters remake was like that.
Yeah, which is why it did so terribly.
It's why a lot of the comedy doesn't hit, because it was improv. Now that doesn't mean improv is
The
bad.
one with the
It's just-
kids?
No, the one with all the ladies, the full female one. It
Yeah.
was
Oh,
terrible.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it was terrible because it didn't have a real script.
I have only seen one thing with Melissa McCarthy in it that I liked. I'm trying to remember what it was called. It was a show, but I know who was in it, and I can find out.
Lewis just yelled at me because I'm working. Or
Uh-oh.
he thinks I'm working, and he knows I'm not supposed to be working because it's dark outside.
Nine Perfect Strangers. It was a show on Hulu, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Melissa McCarthy in it too, and it was the first thing I'd seen with her that I liked, because it wasn't a comedy, and I don't enjoy her comedy.
You don't enjoy the slapstick fall over stuff, you know?
I can watch old slapstick. I don't like her slapstick. I don't know why. Like
It just feels
She's
too.
very-
It feels forced. And
Like
it
I
just-
like John Candy. I like Chevy Chase. I like Tina Fey. I like what's her name from Seinfeld? Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Oh yeah, she's great.
She's very slapstick.
Oh yeah, I agree with you.
But
There's just
she
something about.
reminds me more of like a Farley slapstick.
I liked Farley.
Do you not like Farley?
I liked Farley. I liked
did,
Tommy
but
Boy.
Sometimes Farley got a little too much, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I can agree there. Like
And
how
that's
he was
it's
in.
the same way with her. That it feels too forced. It's too much. And
Yeah, like think of how
Takes me out
Farley
of it.
was in Billy Madison.
yeah, exactly. It was like, what the fuck, dude?
Mm.
Wait, I will say Melissa McCarthy in comedies has turned up to 13.
Okay.
She is a little over the top,
And she's trying way too hard.
But
you
I-
can tell.
There has to be something to Bridesmaids, because I know people who would call it their favorite movie. I
I've never
hated
seen
that
it.
movie.
I'm pretty sure I wouldn't like it though.
There's
I don't
some
like Will
gross
Ferrell
out comedy in it,
movies,
and I'm not a
so-
big fan of drawn out gross out comedy.
Yeah,
And also,
I hate gross out comedy.
I
there's
don't.
diarrhea jokes in it.
It's like me. I don't like Will Ferrell's comedy. His Man-Child is just so unappealing to me. I have no interest at all in seeing his movies.
I didn't really like Stepsons the first time I saw it, but then
You
I
mean
saw
Step
it a couple
Brothers?
more times. Step Brothers, yeah. I saw it a couple more times with other people, and I did enjoy
See, I love John C. Reilly. I just
it. Like
I can't.
hit better.
That comedy just is not funny to me. I don't enjoy it.
There are some things he does that I like, and there's some things he doesn't like. I liked Old School.
I love his serious work, or not his more serious work. When he was in what was the one he did with Wahlberg? Where they were cops. I don't remember the name.
They did that one with cops,
It was him and Mark Wahlberg, and they were partners. I don't remember the name of the movie, but that one was he was really good in that.
They made 3 movies together. They did that one,
Yeah.
and they did the Daddies.
Those ones
Yeah.
are good. I'm just saying the ones where he's not playing the slapsticky, over the top, loud buffoon.
You like him as a
He's
straight
great.
man.
Yeah, I like him. Well, he's a great actor as a straight man. His buffoon, I can't stand.
Have you seen
I
Stranger
really
Than
like
Fiction?
Elf. Stranger Than Fiction's great.
I don't really enjoy Elf. I've seen the movie several times. I'll turn it off. Yeah.
Well, okay, here's what I like about. I can agree with you for the most part. Like, I really can. Here's what I like about Elf that I think made it magical for what it was, is that he really sells that innocent hope joy. Like,
Fair.
in his face, he truly sells it, whether or not he's acting
I
ridiculous or not.
believed that character grew up in one of those stop motion animation old time Christmas things. So I think he did a good job. And I enjoy that movie a lot. I think it's a Christmas classic.
Oh, there's nothing against it. I'm just not a fan. I don't enjoy it.
Speaking of Christmas classics, Bad Santa is a dark comedy.
I cannot watch that movie. It hits way too fucking close to home.
Really?
I was that kid.
Wow.
That kid was me as a little kid, dude. I cannot watch that movie. It hits way too fucking close to home.
It hits, it's pretty.
I watched it the first time, and I had to go
can't.
talk to somebody about it for a while. That was not.
Oh,
that was
wow.
not cool. That
I am
movie,
sorry I brought that up.
No, it's fine. And like I said, I've seen it. I just no, that movie hurts. That's a hard one to watch.
Yeah, I'm the same way with Bad Santa. I can't. That's a little.
I was that kid. So the shit that he goes through, I get that, and it was a little different, but yeah, I was that kid.
Now,
you know what's funny is I think I like that movie because I was that kid.
Scrooge is
a
fantastic. It's my favorite Christmas movie in the whole world.
And
I love it
darker
so much.
than most
It's a great
other
movie.
Christmas movies.
No,
You also
it's
like
amazing.
Nightmare Before Christmas, which is very dark.
Yeah, it's definitely the darkest of the Disney movies. Well,
I am now pivoting
it's up there.
into
It's up
the
there.
Black Soul of Erica.
It's up there. I mean, Dark Cauldron's the darkest of the Disney movies, but that's beside the point.
I like Black Cauldron too.
Yeah.
I like Black Cauldron too. I read the book after I saw it. That's how much I liked it.
Yeah, it's good.
Guys, if you're a fantasy geek and you haven't read anything by Lloyd Alexander, check it out. They're written for younger, but they're good. They're good. They're dark as fuck. I read the Black Cauldron series when I was in 4th grade, and I can't believe they were in the children's section at the library.
Oh, if you want to talk that, we'll go any of the 40K novels. Anything written in the Warhammer 40K universe
is dark as black pitch and is usually funny as hell.
Well, isn't the genre grimdark?
Yeah. One of my favorite stories I've read in one of those books was there was a chapter of the normal soldiers, the guard, and they were holding a planet under attack by orcs. And the guard ran out of ammunition, so they just started going pat pat, making the noise of the guns at the orcs. And the orcs, because they believed they were being shot at due to their power of their belief system, started to die because they were taking rounds from the imaginary bullets.
That's pretty funny.
Oh my god!
Don't orc ships often have parts of their ships that are open to space?
Yes. Look, orc stuff works because they believe it works. If they want something to go, they paint it red because red go faster.
Is there anything in Warhammer lore of people trying to science orcs and figure it out?
I don't. Probably. I don't. I
That
haven't read
would
a lot of
be
it.
wonderful to read.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, the orcs are great.
They just believe so hard that the universe makes it happen for them.
Yeah, exactly. It's 100% what happened. So
yeah.
Yeah,
they just take the energy in the universe and they pull it into what they want it to be.
For good and ill. Like I said, the guard unit was going pow, 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 pow. And they were dying anyway. Oh, it's glorious. Yeah, if that's not comedy, I don't know what is.
I will say, Brian, as I've gotten older, I like less dark things.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I'm getting closer to
before.
dying. I don't know.
I tend to like the more ridiculously dark. The more like as I get older, the more farcy and out there it gets, the more I enjoy it. If it's very, very real and true, it's harder. But I mean, if I try to quantify what I like and what I don't like,
okay,
I thought I thought Death to Smoochie was silly. I didn't not like it because it was dark.
How much Red Dwarf have you seen?
Some.
I've seen all of it.
I haven't seen all of it, but I've seen
Yeah,
some.
I'd consider that a rather dark comedy.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, it's great.
I mean, it almost feels like they're in a universe similar to Warhammer 40K. Or at least the ships look like it.
Almost, yeah, it's great.
I will say, like, I've definitely found my taste spinning more towards the positive and more towards the, I don't want to say lighthearted, because I can't really watch anything lighthearted, because that's like, I don't know, anything cookie cutter is pretty annoying to me.
Well, you don't like romance film because they're formulaic, right?
No, I don't like them because they're completely unrealistic and very bad. Like romantic films, 90% of it is just like bad communication. Like the best romantic comedy I have ever seen in my life, in 100%, and I haven't seen a ton of them. I will say it's not something that I will raise my hand to go see.
Hold up. I gotta buckle in. What's the one you're thinking of?
The best romantic comedy ever is Deadpool. Here's why it's the best romantic comedy ever. It's the best romantic comedy ever because it is so realistic. They get each other. They communicate so well. They have such a healthy relationship where most romantic comedies, the comedy part is that they don't communicate well. And that's why I don't like them. I think they are a bad example of romance, of what romance should be. I think they are bad. Like, they basically say that once you figure out, what you said that was wrong, your love will conquer everything. Something like, it's always something along the lines of that. And that's not how love works.
Could I name a few romantic comedies that I consider some of my favorite movies? And I want to see if you've seen them or if you think anything about them.
Oh, sure. Lightning
10
round.
Things I Hate About You.
10 Things I Hate About You? That's just a Shakespeare read.
It is, but it's a romantic comedy. The original Gaming of the Future was a romantic comedy.
And it's it's really stupid.
Okay. My Best Friend's Wedding.
Ugh, that's awful.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
One of the worst. Absolutely one of the worst.
50 First Dates.
Slightly problematic, but actually a good romantic comedy.
Groundhog Day.
Very problematic.
Wedding Singer.
And kind of shitty. The Wedding Singer?
Mm-hmm. It's a farce, so you might like it. That's what I'm thinking, because it's sort of making fun of the whole romantic comedy idea.
I'll remain neutral. I didn't hate it.
Okay, I got two more. I'm going to save the best for last. 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
Meh.
I know you do like the first scene in that movie when they're running late and they're saying fuck a lot. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I know, I do.
The Princess Bride. The whole point of the movie is it's subverting the idea of a romantic story to get the kid to like it.
Hold on. I'm thinking about the relationship between Wesley and Buttercup, so give me a second.
Okay.
Because I do love that movie. I love that movie.
Yeah, no.
But I've never really thought of it as a romantic comedy. I just thought of it more of a comedy. So let me think of the romantic part. It's very unrealistic. However, it does show what true commitment can look like and how the smallest words can actually mean something greater in a relationship. So there's a thing in relationships called bids for affection, and it does do bids of affection very well.
Okay. Now I got one that you actually talked me into watching. Amelie.
Oh, yeah, that one was good. I like that. That is a romantic one. Yeah.
See, I think that because all the ones you say you didn't like because they were unrealistic or bad communication, they're the formulaic ones. When they start breaking the formula, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now my best friend's wedding, they don't end up together. They show that it's bad. I mean, the whole point is she's not a great person. She shouldn't be doing what she's doing.
Yeah.
And the best people in that movie are her best friend. Now the movie is badly problematic, but because it had jokes that were okay in its time that aren't now. because
Like
it had
Blazing Saddles. There's lots of jokes that were okay then. that
no,
are way
none of
not
those
okay
jokes
now.
were okay then. Blazing Saddles was always offensive. It knew what it was
Really?
doing. Yeah,
Oh,
Blazing
it knew what
Saddles
it was
wasn't
doing?
okay then. They were doing it on purpose. It was an anti-racist movie. The whole
I know,
point
it
of
was
Blazing
really
Saddles
great.
was that you weren't allowed to do that back then either.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought maybe you
Yeah,
were.
it was super against standards and practices. It was a big deal that they
He
did that.
gambled with that movie. The executives wanted him to change it, and he showed it to a group of normal people, and they fucking loved it. Showed all the executives that he could pack the house every time, and they would love it. And they finally said, "Okay, fine," because none of the executives liked it.
No, he was
Yeah.
always pushing boundaries. Like the original producers, the original name of the movie was Springtime for Hitler. And they made
Yeah,
him
yeah,
change
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
We were talking about I listed off a whole bunch of romantic comedies, and I got Erica with Princess Bride.
No, Princess Bride's good.
Yeah, she
Still
didn't think it
not
counted.
the best romantic comedy ever. The best romantic comedy ever is what, Brian?
Deadpool.
Deadpool is the best
Mm.
romantic comedy ever. Mm.
I mean, I get it, but
I think one of the best romantic comedies. See, you're saying it's a good romantic comedy because the relationship was good.
The relationship
think-
was very healthy.
Some of the best romantic comedies have unhealthy relationships, like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
And that's why I don't
fuck
like
you,
them.
dude.
Huh?
But that's why I don't like them. I don't like it when they show you unhealthy behaviors and try to tell you that's what love is.
But that's
I
not
hate
what they
that.
were doing. They were showing unhealthy behaviors and showing that they were a miserable couple, and they were just going to repeat themselves over and over again. It's a bleak movie. It's not a hopeful.
I know it's very
try-
bleak. Yes.
Yeah. Now a movie like that movie where with the bet, and the bets are that he could turn. They take the glasses off the girl and put her hair down.
Oh, the original one? That was
She's all that.
Yeah, that was it. She's all that.
No, that's an awful concept. And I think it can be agreed that that's pretty bad. But the dance scene
Or
at the end
Shallow
of,
Hal.
but-
Is it
but this is
Shallow
the thing.
Hal?
I
one
can
of those
say
two?
that the concept of that movie is deplorable, and those people never should have been together. She should have said, "No, I don't care that you like me now. What you did sucks, and it shows something about your character." But the dance scene to Fatboy Slim at the end of that movie was one of the best things I've ever seen. And it's in the movie for no reason.
Oh, I know. Well, it is there for a reason. Fatboy Slim was on the label for 20th Century Fox
But
or
the-
whatever. And
But
They wanted to put
the
the,
choreography comes out of nowhere.
oh, I know, absolutely. It's a fucking
It's
prom.
It's one of the best things I've ever seen. At the time, I went,
Oh,
"Holy
yeah, that was
shit!"
great. No, I remember that too. That was great. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that was always fun.
Well, like, 4 Weddings and a Funeral. You know what I love about that movie the most? The secret gay
funeral?
relationship between the younger guy and the older guy, and the older guy dies.
Oh yeah.
And you can watch that. Like, I know people who don't know that they were gay.
Really?
Yeah, the movie never says it.
No, I know it's not implicit, but it's
It was coded.
yeah.
But I find that one of the most heartbreaking things I've seen in a movie. It's a great movie. But yeah, there's a lot of things that shouldn't have happened. Like, oh, here's an example, another favorite movie of mine, Love Actually.
That's extremely problematic.
That
movie.
whole thing with the guy falling in love with his friend's wife is crazy. And the older guy falling in love with his interpreter or his dictator.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm a fan of the classics. I've always been a Romancing the Stone fan.
I like Romancing the Stone.
It's a great
Problematic
movie.
for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But a great movie and another Danny DeVito vehicle.
Did he direct it?
No, but he was in it.
Okay. Let's.
He actually plays one of the comedic relief characters.
Yeah, I
in it.
know.
He's great.
He's in the sequel too.
Yeah.
Oh no, Romancing the Stone is the sequel. Jewel of the Nile is the first one.
No, I think you got that backwards.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think that's all I got. Oh, Shakespeare in Love. I like that movie. It's not realistic at all.
I don't remember
messes with the
disliking
history.
it, but I didn't love it.
I
I
was-
remember
I-
like,
I enjoyed 10 Things I Hate About You. As problematic as it was.
There's also a thing, like, I can watch a movie about people who have an awful unrealistic relationship that should never work, and I can suspend my disbelief because there were parts of the movie I enjoy. And I respect it when that's not your cup of tea.
I can't do it. When I see two people on screen that have a very dysfunctional relationship or unhealthy relationship, I immediately alarm bells go off and I'm this is complete bullshit.
Well, there's this movie, there's this show called oh god, I can't think of it. It's about a stalker, and I can't watch it.
You?
No, I couldn't watch that either. It's like Baby Deer, something like that.
Yeah, I watched that too. Yeah. Reindeer.
I can't watch those
or
movies.
Something.
I can't watch those movies.
They're very realistic.
I've had a stalker, so that's the reason why.
I know, they're very realistic, though.
Yeah, But I think that's all I can really think of.
I never want a stalker. I don't want anybody to ever know who I am.
I don't consider Deadpool a dark comedy.
No, it's not. It's just a comedy.
I think it doesn't take the dark elements seriously enough for it to be a dark comedy.
He's only got 10 bullets anyway. Fox only paid for that.
I did like him for getting the guns, and I love the reason why, that they couldn't afford to do the big shoot-up scene.
Mm-hmm. I love that it got made because Ryan Reynolds just leaked the test footage, and everybody loved it. And he won't admit to it, even though everybody knows he did it.
I thought of a romantic comedy.
He's like, that's awful.
I thought of a romantic comedy that Elijah showed us, that I've seen a few times now. Punch Drunk Love.
Oh, I did like that one. But that was very realistic.
It was, and it was about people dealing with repression, mental illness, and at the time, I couldn't relate to Punch Drunk Love, but I can now. It's also about Superman. You seen Punch Drunk Love, David?
Nope.
It's fun. It's, I think, Adam Sandler's first serious movie.
It was his first serious movie.
Okay. He's another one that's pretty good when he's being serious.
It's one of those movies where, yes, it has a real story, but there's a lot of symbolism in the movie, so you got to be prepared for weird things to happen that are kind of random out of nowhere. It's a very arty movie.
You want to talk about arty movies, dark comedy? Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou?
Oh, yeah, that's actually really good. I don't know if I think it's that dark.
It only is because it's the Odyssey.
Yeah.
Pretty dark.
I mean, the scene with John Goodman is extremely dark.
Oh, it's so good, though.
It is really dark. Oh,
and
that
then
was a really dark scene.
It gets all clanny.
Yeah.
Yep.
I forgot about that part.
Oh, yeah. It gets real bad there at the end.
John Goodman is such a good bad guy. Like, he's
a pretty good guy, too,
guy.
but he's really good at being a bad guy.
He's really scary as a bad guy.
He's incredibly scary in another Coen Brothers movie called Barton Fink.
Yes, he is.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, imagine him goose-stepping and hailing Hitler in a burning building that he set on fire.
Oh, wow.
That's intense. It's a
like
great
at
movie,
the
though.
Camera.
Yeah. It's such a great performance. It's intense.
I was thinking about him in 10 Cloverfield Lane, and he was really terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see him in some of the stuff he made lately because he got skinny.
Did he?
And I understand that he was doing an interview where he said it actually affected his acting a bit. Like his whole attitude is much more laid back.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He also never cut his hair after COVID. Like he kept the COVID haircut, so he has long hair now.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that.
The last movie I saw him in was Red State, which was he was playing a good guy.
Oh, so good. He was so good, though.
He was, but that movie's just insane, anyways. Yeah.
Oh, he did lose a lot of weight.
Yeah, he has. He lost a lot of weight.
He lost 200 pounds. That's amazing.
Red State always makes me sad, though, because I know how they wanted to end it.
How did they want to end it? Did I miss something?
Oh, yeah. Kevin Smith did a whole thing about it where he was talking about how he wanted it to actually be the apocalypse and have, when the sirens went off, all the freaking fundamentalist heads explode, and then there's a giant archangel striding through the city and holds his finger to his lips and goes shh, and then the movie ends.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
They wanted to spend like $60 million on just the ending.
Wow.
Yeah, he wanted it to actually be the apocalypse, and it'd be like a giant shock at the end of the movie. But the
I don't know. I think the ending they have is actually pretty funny the way it turns out.
Yeah.
It's like,
I
oh,
think
yeah,
God.
it
it's
is.
excellent.
Oh, yeah.
But the idea of killing all the fundamentalists was pretty funny too.
That's so funny because I saw Red State in person with Kevin Smith.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, when he was going around the country, that's how I got to see it. There was a showing at a college, and we went. And that's actually when I met Kevin Smith. He's a really nice guy. But he didn't mention anything about wanting the ending to be different.
You can find things about it.
No,
Look
I
up
believe
Bollywood,
you.
yeah.
I'm just surprised that he wasn't like, because he talks a lot. Like a lot.
You've seen him a few times, haven't you?
Yeah, I've seen him in person at least 3 times. Yeah.
I know your area is one of his favorite places to talk.
Yeah, he does a lot of talk. So, and
Have
I've been
you
to
seen
Red
him
Bank, New
and-
Jersey.
Have you seen him and Muse together?
Yeah. When they did Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back, when that movie came through at a college, I went and saw them together, and they were doing we saw the movie, and then they did like a 2-hour talk too. So, yeah, it was really good.
That was before he got cleaned up.
Who?
Jason Mewes.
Which one? They both got cleaned up. Yeah.
Well, I don't think Kevin Smith has done anything other than pot.
No, but he's lost a ton of weight and stuff.
Well, yeah, he had a heart attack. And he had to.
Yeah.
They said that weed is probably the only reason he didn't die.
What?
believe it.
Why?
Because he was really, really high, so he survived. He didn't go into shock.
Oh, wow. Good for him.
Yeah, so and because it was a widowmaker, it was a death heart attack. It was bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was so relaxed that he didn't go into shock.
Good for him.
Yay, weed. We at Nerd Podcast Radio do not condone the use of illegal substances unless legal in your area. Check your local
Agreed.
laws. Check your local laws.
Yes. Don't do anything illegal. Bad. That's crazy. No. Yeah, I've seen him quite a few times.
Have you ever seen him do the talk about when he was going to write the Superman movie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so much fun.
Yeah. I really, I could listen to him ramble on a lot. I have listened to him ramble on. You know what's funny? He's the reason I got into podcasts. I didn't listen to podcasts before I found out he had a podcast, and then I would listen to his podcast, and then I started discovering all the other podcasts.
I have a couple new podcasts I've been listening to, but we should probably talk about that in the bonus episode. We're out of time.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So
This has been quite a fun chat about film, guys.
I'm
Yeah.
glad I came up with this topic.
Me too.
We haven't had a good random chat about a single thing in a while. Usually we're a bit more
we tangent too
meandering.
much. Yeah, it was nice to stay on topic. That being said, stay nerdy, stay informed, and stay awesome.
Bye.
Stay
Thanks, guys.
awesome.
Where's the pause button? There it is.
Thanks for listening to our nerd show. Podcast Radio.